my hero growing up was definitely Cristiano Ronaldo. I used to watch him on YouTube and then copy his skills in the garden, and I just loved his desire and his commitment. Growing up watching that, yeah, definitely tried to replicate a lot of my game off him. Hi, I'm Ella Toone and this is Box to Box. I've got loads of different boxes. I don't know what's inside yet, but I'm sure I'll find out. Oh, it's heavy that. I would like in these boxes there to be some chocolate and sweets. I don't want maybe something that's slimy or alive or something that'll smell on my hands, because I hate when my hands smell. A pack of eyelashes. I don't actually use these ones because I get individual ones, but honestly, the best things in my life right now. Can't go anywhere without my eyelashes on. Yeah, so at the Euros, I started off with a perfect set of lashes, and then by the end of it, we actually weren't allowed out the hotel because of COVID and stuff like that. So I ended up with them all falling out, and I had loads of gaps in them and they were just awful. And then by the final, I had no eyelashes left, and yeah, it was hard.
How does it feel to be a European champion with your fellow lionesses and close friends?
Yeah, obviously it's an unbelievable feeling to be European champions, and this summer was just unbelievable and a summer that I'll never forget. And obviously to share it with the team, we will always have that bond that we won the Euros together. And obviously throughout the team I had best friends by my side, which makes it even that bit more special. The celebrations went long into the night, and yeah, we were all struggling the day after. I think there was a few hangovers. We just had a night to enjoy ourselves together and with our families who had been on the journey with us. And yeah, I just remember going up to bed, I had no idea what time it was, and just seeing Beth England and Jess Carter asleep in the corridor of the hotel. So yeah, we've obviously got some funny memories from that, but yeah, it was a night that we'll never forget.
And even Serena was joining in the celebrations. What's she like on a day-to-day?
Yeah, Serena's an unbelievable manager and just someone who's nice to be around and is so friendly and easy to get on with. But yeah, she definitely enjoyed the celebrations as well, and so she should. We just won a European Championship, and yeah, we wanted to celebrate together.
Sadly, Leah Williamson won't be playing in the World Cup this year. What was it like when you found out?
Yeah, obviously heartbreaking for Leah, and for all of us, we were all gutted to find out the news. And yeah, we send all of our love and best wishes to her. And yeah, for us, it was difficult news to hear, and you don't want to hear that about anyone, any player. So hopefully we can get more research into that and hope that it doesn't happen again. But we'll make sure that the Lionesses who do go out to the World Cup make her proud. What is that? Vegemite and toast with Vegemite on it. I've never used it in my life. You're not making me try it, are you?
It's an Australian delicacy.
Oh, so we'll be having it when we're out there. Minging. Absolutely minging. I will not be having that again. Oh, my eyes are watering, it's disgusting.
How excited are you to be going to Australia and New Zealand for the World Cup?
Then it'll be another unbelievable experience, and yeah, something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go to a World Cup with England, so I've never been to Australia either, so yeah, I'll be trying new things like that. Oh, it's disgusting.
The taste still in your mouth?
Yeah, I only nibbled it as well.
Oh. You can try it again if you want.
Oh, I don't think if I tried it 10 times it would be any better. Yeah, I think being over in Australia will be very different compared to the Euros. I think throughout the Euros we had our fans following us up and down the country, and our families as well. So obviously being out there and the time difference being so big, it will be very different. But hopefully we can get fans out there, and obviously if our families are there as well, then it'll make it that more special.
This is going to be your first World Cup. What memories do you have from 2019?
My memories from the 2019 World Cup was that I was actually a fan. I actually went out there and watched the England versus Scotland game. So yeah, to be a fan watching the Lionesses and hoping one day that I'd be there this summer, I can make that dream come true and fly out to Australia in my first World Cup.
And obviously Alex Morgan trolled England with the tea celebration. Does it feel like there's a score to settle?
Yeah, I remember that actually. It went Twitter famous, didn't it? That she took the mick out of us drinking tea. But that's football. That's what we love about the game, and that people can go out there and do different celebrations. But I think regardless of all that, we just want to win every game that we can and step out onto the pitch and put on a show every time we step out there and just enjoy our football. And yeah, hopefully we're the ones doing the celebrations. I don't have a celebration in mind. I think when I score, I just go a bit mad and I start running everywhere. I am trying to think of one that could mean something to me, and maybe that every time I score I can do it, but I've not quite thought about that yet. Have you got a water? Ugh, that is terrible. Oh, box number 3. Oh my God, I love it. Mamma Mia, ABBA. Oh, there's some absolute bangers on here and I know every word of every song.
Do you want to give us a tune?
I'm trying to think what's best for my singing voice. So when you need me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Talk to me about ABBA. Where's your love for ABBA come from?
I think my love for ABBA come from when my dad used to take me to training, about 10, 12. There was only ever one radio station that was playing and it was Smooth Radio, and I actually didn't know there was any other radio stations apart from Smooth, so we'd have it on up and down, and that's where I just love all my old music, and obviously ABBA was on the radio quite a bit as well, and then I watched the film and yeah, just absolutely loved it. And I'm not actually a film lover, like I can't sit still long enough to watch films, so for me to watch this was like a big deal because I actually sat still for long enough. But I think for me, as much as I do love the film, I think I could have the songs playing over and over again in the car, in the shower. In my pre-match song album, there is a few ABBA ones. Does Your Mother Know? Obviously that was a big one in the Euros as well that got us all pumped up for the games. Gimme 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 is one of my favourite ones as well.
Who would you say out of that team had the worst music taste?
We only had one DJ, which was Leah, and I thought she was really good, and I made sure that Mamma Mia and ABBA songs were put on, and then everyone just loved Does Your Mother Know, and that came on before every game, and I think that was our song. No one else actually was DJ. I think people have a bit of not my cup of tea music taste. Like Ellen White, I swear she listened to like Taylor Swift and all that, but whatever floats your boat.
Who had the best moves?
The best moves in the changing room. There's some very stiff people, but I think like, you know, your Demi Stokes, Keats, Lucy Bronze, they were all, yeah, decent dancers to be fair. My TikTok. It does take a lot of time away from your life, and I do like to socialise and not sit on my phone and scroll. But I do like making them, to be fair. It was after the summer, really. Since the Euros, the growth in fans was just huge, and you can't get round to signing everything, and you can't get round to speaking to everyone now because the game's getting too big. So I thought, what other way can I really connect with fans? And yeah, TikTok and YouTube was massive, and I've really found a way of connecting with fans away from football. And I actually did one the other day, and it was the chocolate one, like my favourite chocolate, and it had chocolate bars. Then you had to like pick, you know, move your head and pick which one was your best chocolate bar, and I ended up picking Dime Bar. And then I played Aston Villa on Friday night, and a girl had a sign saying, Ella, I bought you a Dime Bar, and a Dime Bar was stuck to it. So yeah, I took the Dime Bar and ate it on the way home. So yeah, thanks to my TikTok, I got a free Dime Bar. And it's really nice, like people take the time out at home to make a sign for you. And now I've got so many signs saying like, I love your nan. Like everyone's putting on these signs, like nothing about me, but about my nan. So yeah, I think that's quite nice, and she obviously loves it.
The famous nan, how did that come about?
I was actually doing a YouTube video and I needed to ring my nan because I hadn't spoken to her for a couple of days. Yeah, it's just a usual phone call where she can't hear anything I'm saying, and it takes about 10 minutes before she actually puts the phone on speaker because she can't hear it. And then yeah, it went viral, and now my nan thinks she's famous, and every time I ring her now, she's like, are they listening? Are they listening to me? And I'm like, no nan, it's just me at home on my own. Like everyone's like, oh, are you Ella Toone's nan? More buzzing about me nan than me. But yeah, she's loving it. She's loving all the fame at the minute. United. Love it. I'll take this home. Yeah, grown up supporting the club. I used to go down the local football club with all my family, and my cousins were a bit older than me, and they always had United shirts on and United tops, and I just wanted to be one of them, one of the lads, and play football with them. So that's when I decided I was supporting United, and yeah, ever since then, it's a club that I've grown up supporting and grown up watching. Yeah, my role model, my hero growing up was definitely Cristiano Ronaldo. I wore the number 7 shirt everywhere I went. I wore his boots. I used to watch him on YouTube and copy his skills in the garden, and I just loved the way he played, and he was so creative on the ball, and he just made something happen every time he got the ball. So I wanted to do that when I was growing up as well, and I just loved his desire and his commitment. Growing up watching that, yeah, definitely tried to replicate a lot of my game off him.
And you've been able to play at Old Trafford, and you're selling out all these huge stadiums. How does that feel?
Every time I put the shirt on, it's a bit of a pinch me moment. Growing up, supporting the club, now playing for the club. When you go out onto the pitch, being a fan as well. So yeah, playing at Old Trafford is always such a special occasion for me. Hopefully one day I'll score on Old Trafford. That'd be a dream come true. But it's amazing now that the game's growing so much that we're playing in these massive stadiums. When we do play at big stadiums, we do sell them out. We do sell a lot of tickets, but I think for us as a club, Leigh Sports Village is our home. It has been for 5 years and we've made it a fortress, and we love the fans that come week in, week out there and support us and have been on the journey from the start. So obviously playing at Old Trafford is unbelievable and it's a massive occasion, but for us and for me personally, I like that we have our own home ground and that we've made it a fortress, and we just want to keep selling that out as much as we can, and then when we keep selling that out and crowds can't fit in it anymore, then I'm sure we'll move on to bigger stadiums. I'm Ella Toone and this has been Box to Box. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like, share and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you soon.